All right. A second way to do the multiplicity project, this works really well if you accidentally move your camera at all or if the lighting changes a lot in between pictures, but it is a little bit more time consuming, and unless you do a really great job, it's a little bit less convincing. So what I've got here is the same three pictures I had before, and I'm going to leave this one as my base picture, so I'm going to go to picture 2, and instead of copying the whole picture, what I'm going to do is get the magnetic lasso and trace around this boy. And like I said in the last video, it's a little bit pixely, so it's not going to come out that great. Also, this is just a demo, so I would hope that if you choose to do this, you zoom in and you really, really get the best outline you can, because the sloppier it is, the sloppier your end photo will look, and you're getting graded on that. So I'm not getting graded, so I'm just going to show you real quick. So let's pretend I do a super awesome job at this, and there he is. What I can do at this point is Command C and go back to my original, Command V, and I just moved him. Now you can see I did a really terrible job. You can see like there's a big mound coming out of his head and his hands look like claws and it's really bad. But if you did a great job, then you could just take him and move him to where you want him to be, which could be here, or maybe I want him over here, or maybe over here. The other cool thing that you can do, and this is reminiscent of the example I showed in the PowerPoint with the Gulliver's Travels kind of idea, is if you do Command T, you can shrink him just as if he were a separate photograph. So let's say I wanted him really tiny and oops, not that, really tiny and, you know, climbing on the back of this kid. I could do that if I wanted to. But you can see it looks a little bit fake. It doesn't look super real. It has to do with my tracing ability. It has to do with the change in lighting. But you can do that if you would prefer. Like I said, this way takes a little bit more time. It takes a lot more precision than the other one. Whichever you choose to do is completely up to you. You can do a mix of both. You absolutely could do a mix of both. Maybe you do some the original way and then add in a couple guys real tiny or real big somewhere else. But that's just one way to do it. Then you would just continue. You would go to this picture, grab this kid, go back to the base, paste him in here, and then merge them all together, save it, print it, hand it in. Okay, great. So give this one a try if you want to. That's just another option.